Good morning, everybody. This is your Dow Jones setups for today. So a lot of mixed signals here. We have barbed wire. Look at all these tails. Tails to the upside, tails to the downside. And we do have some structure that we are bouncing off. So this is the first one at 38,795. And then you have two pin bars, which are these two here, which is also of interest. So that's 38,964 and 38,910. Oscillators veered off quite nicely, separated and crossed over and pointing to the upside. So it does look like some kind of a move, continued, and a strong move up, pull back, flag, break. I don't trust it though, not with all these pin bars. So if we look at this on the daily quickly, just to get a visual on the daily, it was a green bar, nevertheless, on the daily. Oscillators are all over the place, a little bit of diversions in here, but the trend is to the upside. There's no two ways about that. And one that does concern me is a weekly, because it's almost a hanging man here. Oscillators group the top, but that would be picking the top, and we all know that trying to second guess a top is not the wisest idea, especially not when the movers are strong. So where does that leave us today? So if we just drop down to the 3 hour, complete confusion, as we saw on 8 hour, big up, big down, tails to the upside, tail to the downside, lots of gaps, lots of confusion. I'm not entirely convinced I want to be jumping in, and there is another level here which comes into play, which is right over here at 39,080. So I'm not entirely sure I want to be jumping in on that. And then when we drop down to the hour, our decision on Friday to sit out of this was probably the right one, because the chaos just continued. So one thing is clear: we are above the moving averages. So all the moving averages have crossed back over again, and we are above, and we are forming a series of higher lows. So I could add a diagonal here and do that, and we need to wait for a pullback onto structure for an opportunity to buy. So this would probably be the closest one. That's 38,964, but I don't think you're going to get much out of it. So you'll probably find an opportunity here. You're going to be looking for a stop just below the swing low of Friday, which would be about 125 point stop loss, and you're looking to target 130 points or 125 point gain. So you're looking to target this area at 39,080. So that's kind of the only opportunity that I see right now. It is a Monday, so you're probably going to find us be all over the place, like just typical of a Monday. Looking at the 15-minute, it changes a little bit. So what you'd be looking for is essentially this pin bar here, this pin bar here, and that would line up with the 150 EMA. So that's at 39,016. So you're looking at 3,900, to be honest. But then if you're looking to take a trade off that, you are saying that it's going to continue higher, and I'm not that convinced. So let me just want to do this quickly. Because this is where it starts getting a little bit interesting, because there's only two fractals on the top here. So let's just assume that that is our channel, that's top of the channel. So I wouldn't see us breaking above the top of the channel. And if I look for structure to the left here, that's the next logic. Aha, there we go. Pin bars, pin bars, pin bars, pin bars, and there's one more. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing, picking up the pin bars, picking up the highs here. So if you take the top of the channel, each one of these levels would definitely, so you just want to line this up correctly. So each one of these levels would definitely be a target. If you look at that, this diagonal extends to each one of these levels. Okay, so let's come down to the 15-minute. This is a pretty decent setup, to be honest. Even though it is looking really messy, I would be looking to buy. Now there's two areas that you need to pay attention to in this. When I say messy, I mean messy. So see this massive tail here, that's another level we need to pay attention to. Then you've got this big pin bar here. I don't think there's anything else there. No, so that's pretty much what it is. So if we find support here at 39.058, I'd want to see us probably break above 39.080, come back and test it. Then you're looking for the next level. Next level is going to be here, 39.138. I'd expect it to pull back, and then I'd expect us to hit the next level. But I expect us to trade along the top of this channel. So you can see wherever it intersects, that's kind of where I would be focused on taking profit. Now, if there is a deeper pullback, which would be into 39.016, 3900 in other words, I'd want to see a pullback into 3900. That would be an opportunity to buy. This is also an opportunity to buy here, 38.964. And then this is also an opportunity to buy, which would be 38.910, 38.900. Even if we close this gap, that would also be an opportunity to buy. So each one of these levels to downside, what you're going to be looking for is inside bars, pin bars, engulfing bars. On the 15 minutes, it should give you the indication that you should be buying. And once you've bought into it, you're looking to take profit at the next levels. So if you break through the zone that we're in now and you come down to the bottom here, you're probably going to find us bounce off this area to the downside, then another opportunity for a move up. But that's kind of my view. Would definitely not be looking at shorts. If you just come to the hour and you look at all this chaos, here at all these levels. So short and sweet, in other words, you're looking to get in, get out at the next level, wait for the next setup, get in, get out. So you don't really want to be messing around with this. And the way to trade this, if you're running around or you want to get on with life, just put your alerts in at these levels. You already know what's happening, and when you look at it on your phone, you just got to look at it for 15 minutes, wait for the 15-minute candle to form at the level, and then make a decision in or out, or alternatively just put your entry in with your stop below the previous day's swing low, which is Friday. So it depends what your risk is going to be here. So that would be 179 points, which is not a bad risk. Anyway, that's kind of my view for today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.